Thank you, Ara. Thank you, Giselle. Hi everybody, welcome to Sarah's Kitchen. We have had such a fun-filled evening. I have cooked and baked on Instagram Live, and now I'm here with you guys on YouTube just because so many of you were asking. Depending on when you watch this video, it's almost St. Patrick's Day here, and in honor of my Irish ancestors. I don't know that I have any, but I believe that I do, because when I went to Ireland, Dublin, I realized I totally have Irish in me. I am making matcha buns. I want to call them matcha cinnabuns, but they're not cinnabuns, obviously, because there's no cinnamon in it. But these are matcha buns. It is March 11th, 2019, and God knows when you're gonna watch this. But this is the same simple dough that I make for my cinnabuns. And I will pop it out for you guys if it agrees with me. There it goes. And so the simple recipe of the dough, the recipe is exactly the same as previous videos. Now, we're just gonna do the same directions, the same process as my other videos for the cinnabuns, just some flour, your dough. This dough is so soft. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, please do so in Sarah's Kitchen. And make sure you hit subscribe and the notification button so you do get notified every time I post a video, a recipe, which is pretty often. I try to get to it a couple times a week. It is very busy on Instagram, so Instagram and YouTube kind of takes a lot of my time. Now, hit notification, you'll be notified. Give it thumbs up if you have questions. Please email me, I do respond. And what else? It's better to email me the questions rather than comment on YouTube, because then it's easier for me to respond to your emails. All right, so this is one dough. I did half of it on Instagram Live as we speak. I just finished. And then the other half I'm doing now. I just want to show you guys. All you need for the filling for the matcha cinnabuns is sugar, your matcha powder. I just bought this one today from Bristol Farms. It's called Rishi. The brand is Rishi, and it's sweet matcha. Even so, I do use sugar with it. All right, here we go. Roll it out like you would with cinnabuns. Nicholas, can I help you? My kids are around. Even though you don't see them, doesn't mean they're not here. They're just goofing around for me. All right, so what I use with this, can I have the butter, please? Nico, hand me the butter. The whole thing, Mama, the whole thing. And turn off the heater. Thank you. Okay, so the butter that I like using, I use European butter because it has a higher fat ratio than the butters here in America that we buy, our local butters. That's why the color is so intense and yellow. It's richer in flavor. Believe it or not, you do want a higher fat ratio butter, because what you do is you actually use less of this butter than you would if it was regular butter to get the same flavor. So you take your butter, this is room temperature, nice and cool. You don't want go. Nice and cool, and I just kind of roll it around in here. Just spread it out. It's so soft. Can you go quiet the dogs, please? This is Real Kitchen, everyone. Real cooking, real kitchen. real home. There are kids are running around. It is nighttime. Everyone's been fed. I have one batch of matcha buns is what we're calling them in the oven. Cooking as we speak. And here's the second batch is for YouTube. Just kind of spread this butter. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just work it with your fingers. It's room temperature. It's nice and soft. So if you're not following me on Instagram, that is a little bit more active, more interactive. You can comment, you can talk. This matcha is sweetened, so I don't go too crazy with the sugar. Just kind of spread the sugar around, sprinkle it all over. And then here's the matcha green tea. Instead of cinnamon, this is what I'm doing. So as soon as I see that it's nice and green, it's done. You can buy this online on Amazon at your local market. I got it from Bristol Farms. Nowadays, everybody has it. It's in the tea section. So, tea section, matcha green tea, sweetened, there's unsweetened. You can use sweetened and not add any sugar to your Cinnabons, or you can buy unsweetened and add sugar. There are different brands. Make sure though, you buy it like this, not in packets, because sometimes they come in tea packets. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. But you do want it to be matcha green tea powder. All right, this is rolled up. If you have flour that's sticking to your dough, just brush it off. Here we go. And if it's sticking to your counter, just kind of peel it off. Use your fingers, no big deal. You don't need to lose. Even if you poke a hole into your dough, that's no problem. Just keep rolling. No one's gonna see this once you cook it. There, voila. It'll stick to your fingers, no problem. Here's my pan. I love these ring form pans. And then I love my pan baking spray. Just because I'm always baking. And this seems to be so convenient. I like to go from the middle. You could do either way you like. Be quick. There it is. Voila. Look at that, green tea matcha. It kind of got smushed, but it's in there. There's our roll. Just kind of put it all around. I don't know why I start from the middle. There it is. Start from the middle. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. I don't know why I start from the middle. When I made this with Chris Jenner, did Chris start from the middle? I don't remember, but no, she started from the outside going in.
Brad.
I don't know, it's Brad started from outside?
Brad started from the middle. Chris
Brad started from the middle. I know, I don't know what it is. It's just, I like to think that my brain is very symmetrical, but it really, sometimes it surprises me and it's very asymmetrical. So there's some, right, G? And then we're gonna roll the other one. Again, this dough is 2 parts of milk, 2 parts of milk, meaning 2 cups of milk. The recipe is there, but I'm just gonna go over it in case anyone is wondering. 2 cups of milk, 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of butter, 1 egg. I do have an egg, I think from the Cinnabon that I posted before, the Cinnabon recipe. The only difference is this has 1 egg in it. So 1 egg, 2 cups of milk, or you can use buttermilk. 2 cups of milk, half a cup of sugar, half a cup of butter, 1 egg, pinch of salt, vanilla. This is sticking. It's very wet because this poor dough has been worked all night. So keep adding your flour in the bottom is quite important so it doesn't stick. Now if it sticks slightly, no problem. You just kind of peel it off. You're not killing it. This is not a 3-star Michelin restaurant. This is homemade, home goodness. And guess what? It's gonna be better than the 3-star Michelin restaurant because it's made with love. And you don't have to pay $50 for this dessert. I'm not knocking anyone. Everything on the right time. Here's my Kerrygold European butter. I get this from Costco. I get everything, most of my produce from Costco because I'm always using, I really go through bulk really fast. It makes all the sense in the world. Also, Costco delivers, so it really works out for me. Here it is. You just spread it out with your fingers. Just go through it like that. And what was I saying? Kerrygold, half a cup of butter, half a cup of sugar, 2 cups of milk or buttermilk. I put 1 egg, pinch of salt. You can add vanilla to this or not, no big deal. And then 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoon of yeast or 1 packet of yeast. It won't kill it. You can let the yeast rise, or you can just mix it, cover it with plastic, let it sit outside of the refrigerator, not in the oven, till it rises. It should take a few hours for it to rise. Once it has its first rise, you can let it sit by not touching it for 12 hours. It won't go bad, I promise you. Once it rises, you pop it out. You kind of roll it around gently onto floured surface. If you see flour too much, kind of brush it off. And then you do exactly what I'm doing. You roll it. You do the filling. Your filling is your heart's desire. You could put nuts, you can put cranberries, you can put cream cheese instead of butter, cinnamon, whatever you like. It's your bun, it's your roll. Do as you like. And then you cut it through just like so and fill up your pan. Just as so. This is our green one for our Irish St. Patrick's Day. Green. How about green for spring, for life, for... Isn't that cool, Giselle? My daughter is sitting here with us, keeping mommy company. You guys don't see her. Just pop them in there. Sugar was left out. I made one without sugar. You are right. This other half I didn't put sugar. And guess what? It won't kill it, because you know what I'm gonna do? That's beautiful. Sprinkle it over the top. Thank you. And I'm gonna pour the sugar over the top and pop it in the oven. Mwah! Thank you for telling me. I love being live with you guys. There it goes, 350 in the oven. Let me go see and take you guys and see if the other one that's in the oven is done. Ooh. I think this is a first for YouTube. Let's go, guys. Oh my heavens. Woo! Look at all that. That's all the butter drippings. Look at that beautiful matcha green tea buns. I will come back again and show you guys the finished product. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe, the notification button. That way you guys get notified every time I go live or I go and post a recipe. And feel free to question me, email me with any comments. Thank you for watching. Have a great night. Get in the kitchen and cook.